Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the RathCo Gaming Channel. I am your host, Robbie Rath, and today we are playing a game that I picked up that was on sale for either 79 or 89 cents called Sinking Island. Never played it before, never even started it until now. All new to me. Alright, so apparently we have to create a profile. Robbie YT for YouTube. Okay. New game. We'll do adventure. Maybe I should have taken more time to read the descriptions of the two different gaming modes, but adventure sounds like the more at ease one to start up.
There's lousy weather right across the whole sector. You can't let things drag on over there, Jack.
Is it a murder?
No, I don't believe so. Walter Jones was already in pretty bad shape. The heart and all the rest of it. So, just a routine check, okay? It's a routine matter, alright? I want to hear death from natural causes, with no stories, you understand? I don't want a crime on my hands right now, seeing my bill of health, understand?
You're the boss, Vic.
Jack,
Of course, I understand.
you're really helping me out here, you know?
Get well, Vic. See you soon.
The weather forecast is awful, Inspector. It's likely to turn into a nightmare in a few hours. Don't drag on. We'll come to get you at 4 p.m.
Alright then. Maybe there's a time. There is. It's a realistic one.
Okay for 4 p.m. I don't expect to be any later than necessary.
Inspector Norm, welcome to Sakura. I'm Hubert Denault, the attorney, Mr. Jones.
Okay, Mr. Dolan, let's go. I don't have much time.
Are you sure you don't want to take time to settle in? There's a room that's been prepared for you, Inspector Norm.
Unnecessary. If it turns out that Mr. Jones's death was accidental, then I have no reason to hang around here, Mr. Nolan.
There's the body.
I beg you to pardon me for this somewhat acrobatic descent. I had to put this ladder here urgently this morning to access the corpse. Yesterday evening, when I tried to help, poor Walter was stuck higher up in the rocks close to the edge. The waves must have sent the poor man's body rolling toward the bottom during the night. We suffered a terrible storm, you know.
Okay, so apparently I move around with the mouse. Simple enough.
A nail implanted in the cheek. His attacker wasn't light about it. At first glance, the body doesn't show signs of death by drowning or hypothermia. And this injury on the forehead seems too superficial to have caused the death. It's the forensic expert's job now. It's for him to tell me what killed Walter Jones.
What is this? Alright, I guess that's our inventory, I take it? What is this? Personal police assistant. Okay.
Hello, Inspector Jack Norm. Welcome to your personal police assistant. Jack, this device was created to help you in your investigations. The goal of the software system is to rationalize the combination of clues, evidence, hypotheses, and deductions, which will allow you to quickly uncover the criminals. For this, your personal police assistant will store all information you will collect about the suspects during your investigations. It will remember their age, gender, and function. The incriminating and exculpatory evidence are also made note of. In addition, it will indicate in real time their geographical position in the surrounding areas where you might need to find them during your investigation.
I see.
The Clue Manager will centralize all of the information that you have collected. whether it includes photos, documents, material evidence, or even suspects' statements.
I see.
In your hands, you have more than a motive for matching clues that you will have collected. You also have a great tool for comparing them. This function will be particularly useful for validating the match between two prints, two footprints, or even the relationship between two pieces of an object. You can trust your personal police assistant to validate the correct hypothesis and to keep you from being misled into dead ends. This device includes a third function, which strictly depends on the two others. It is your progress manager. It divides your investigation into a certain number of precise interrogations, like different pieces of a puzzle. Your job becomes a child's game, Jack.
Wow.
When you know how to respond correctly to all of these questions, you will have solved your investigation.
All right. Okay.
I just have some questions to ask you. What can you tell me regarding the death of Walter Jones?
In my view, we're looking at a murder. I'm categorical, Inspector. I saw Baina push Walter over the edge. The identity of the culprit is not a matter of question for me.
Maybe it's you.
Okay.
And
I would do well to ask the attorney for some details. I need you to enlighten me on a point.
Okay, apparently I have to continue talking to him.
Where were you and what were you doing last night?
I was at the restaurant with the guests when Walter left for his walk at around 10 p.m. I went back to my office maybe a quarter of an hour or half an hour later. I had to wait for him, as we had agreed upon in the afternoon. Not seeing him come, I looked out of the window, and that's when I saw what could have been a quarrel between Baina Jumhu and Walter at the Tortoise Belvedere. He fell to the bottom, in his wheelchair.
Oh, now he fell.
I hurried to help him, but it was raining like mad, and I could not go down to the rocks to get him out of there.
Thought you said he was pushed.
He was no longer moving. I think he died instantly. I came back to tell everyone what had happened, and I also immediately called the police.
What was your relationship with Walter Jones?
I've worked for Walter Jones for over 20 years. Our relationship was always excellent. In fact, he even did me the honor of asking me to call him by his first name. I admired this man immensely, Inspector. I would even say that I had affection for him, and that this was mutual.
Tell me, did your boss have a suicidal temperament? Or was he in the habit of taking unreasonable risks? Or was he in fragile health? Could it be that following severe medical treatment he suffered from dizziness and fainting spells? What more can I say? You have to tell me everything, Mr. Noland.
No, Inspector. Physically and mentally, Walter Jones was as solid as a rock. He only suffered from a paralysis of the lower limbs, but nothing that could explain this mortal fall.
I'll take note of it.
Alrighty. Well, unfortunately, we're down to about 45 seconds. This is where I tell you, thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe. I hope that you guys found this video interesting as I do. For the game, anyway. I find it very interesting. But this game seems to be one that would take a considerable amount of time, so please stick around for the next episode if I should choose to do one, which will depend on the popularity that this one receives. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe. See you guys on the flip side. I'm out.